Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have some very fun news to share with you today. Another celebrity is ditching Trump. Another guy who fully and completely supported Donald Trump has turned on him publicly. Not only that, he is actually saying that Trump might be the antichrist. Does he watch the show? Does he know about the apricot antichrist? Anyway, I doubt it. Seriously. And there were a ton of people in his comment section who agreed with this person and said, yeah, I'm done with Trump too. So I'm talking about UFC fighter Bryce Mitchell. This is a guy, if you don't know, he had said, I think it was just last year, I think it was when Trump was shot, he said that he would take a bullet for Donald Trump. That's how much he supported him. He also said at one point that Trump, quote, doesn't make mistakes. And when he does, he'll figure it out and he'll fix it. I trust him. Yeah. Okay. Well, here is how Mitchell is feeling now. Check this out.
I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not with Donald Trump no more. I don't support him. I don't like him. I think he's a corrupted leader. And yeah, it took me a while to come to that conclusion, but I finally am coming to it. I do not like the guy at all. Um, the first thing for me was he didn't release the Epstein files. They're even acting like they didn't exist. And of course, they're sending Israel and Ukraine all of our tax dollars, putting America last. And now he's blaming the beef farmers for the price of beef. Hey, I'm not biased, man. He talked a good game. He tricked me. I was fooled. I admit it. Okay, now let me tell you how bad I think this is, though. I want you to get into Revelation 13:3, and I want you to read that verse. Yeah, about the Antichrist, about the one who was fatally wounded in the head. Then he was miraculously healed, and the whole world marveled at him and said, no man can make war with him. Yeah, I do think that Donald Trump is that beast of Revelation 13:3. Yeah, go read it. Go read it. There ain't another man that's ever walked the planet that fits Revelation 13:3. Yeah, and I'm totally done with the dude. He's done to me. He's done. He's a goner. He's compromised. He's right up there with the rest of the pedophiles, man.
So not only calls him an antichrist, but yeah, might be a pedophile. Um, Anyway, I wanted to read to you a bunch of the different comments. I'm hoping that this will bring you some joy and some hope because Lord knows we need it with everything going on. But anybody out there who is still thinking that, oh, Trump supporters are never going to leave him, they're fully on board, they still support everything he's doing, blah, blah, blah. That is just simply absolutely 100% false. And for the people who doubt that the FAFO videos that I do are real, they are 100% real. So check this out. I have a ton of them, so I'm gonna have to pause the video at one point and load more for you. So here is the first one. This person wrote, "United States of Israel. This isn't the same Trump from his first term. He has been compromised." Yeah, no, no. He is exactly the same Trump from his first term. You just didn't pay attention. This next one wrote, quote, "I'm the same, brother. Voted for him only to see his true colors once he took office. Now I see everything. America first." Again, like, no, why did it take seeing him in office this time? Why didn't you realize it last time? It's not like he wasn't the president before. This next person wrote, quote, "Same, brother. I see right through him, and we are being led down a very dark road. But God." Really? Really? Okay. This is the problem. I mean, all of these people, they have to have something, someone to guide them. They can't just think on their own. Next up, I have this one. I started thinking this too, just recently. Dang it. Just recently, she started thinking it. Yeah, because, like I said, wasn't in office before. It's not like we didn't already know from the first term what he was like and that he couldn't be trusted and that he doesn't give a shit and he's an incompetent idiot. Another person wrote, I voted for him too, and I don't like him either. I mean, oh my God. This next one wrote, same. Appreciate you, Bryce. Let's make a track about this soon. I'm ready, Bubba. I'm ready too. I mean, I hope they make a track about it. I might be able to include that in the next No Kings video. I did hear, by the way, this is totally off topic, but the guy who made the red hats video that I included in the last No Kings protest video that I did, the mashup, he is working on another song that is very similar or kind of has a similar theme from what he said on TikTok. Anyway, back to these because they're so good. This next person wrote, I honestly agree. Also, the new ballroom matching the design perfectly to Solomon's temple is wild. Another person said, it's getting harder and harder to support him. Oh, after 10 years, huh? This next person, this is funny. This person posted this GIF. This is, I'm assuming, of Schitt's Creek, and it says, you and me both. So, yeah, they're starting to get it. Like I said, I will load more here for you right now. Unfortunately, this program, the software that I use now to record, you can only load 10 images at the same time. So, yeah, I'm gonna do my best here, guys. So here's another one. This person wrote, he tricked all of us. All of us? Really? Did he really trick all of us? I hope they're just referring to the Trump voters and not like everyone in the country, because no, he didn't trick all of us. Another person said, a huge percentage of Americans were putting what last little hope we had into him. Unfortunately, we aren't supposed to put our faith in a man or in man. Wolves in sheep's clothing. God first always. Praying for all of us in the days ahead. It's going to be a rough ride. Yes, yeah, it is going to be a rough ride, and that's your fault. You voted for this. We didn't. The rest of us get to pay for it, and it's because of you. Another person wrote, that's what started it for me, too. I voted for him 3 times, and as soon as the whole Epstein Files thing happened, I then knew. Only knew when the Epstein Files thing happened. I mean, I'm glad it happened at all. I'm glad they figured it out eventually and finally, but why? Why did it take the whole Epstein Files thing happening? Next person said, oh, that was the same one. Sorry, guys. Next person said, they posted twice in a row. They said, hurting the poor did it for me. I'm a Christian and will never support this. It also said the Antichrist will have Christians following him, and look who follows him. Yeah, you. Seriously? I'm a Christian and will never support this. But you supported the cheating, the lying, the stealing, the grifting, the sexual assault, the, 34 felony counts. I mean, seriously? And then they have the nerve to say, oh, look who's following. They said the Antichrist would be followed by Christians, and look who's following him. Yeah, you dumbass. Next. Of this one, you are not alone, brother. We see it now. God is revealing it all. God, I would argue, has been revealing it for 10 years, you guys. Even before that, God was revealing it, and you chose not to pay attention. Next one says, I knew he was a shill, but even I was gaslighted to think he was going to be different. Knew he was a shill, and I voted for him anyway. Next person said, he sold us out, plain and simple. Yeah, yeah, he did that in his first term, John. Next one said, many, many good family men who work hard along with me have expressed to me in private how bad they feel for voting Trump. It's catching on. So I don't think this guy personally voted for him, but obviously people he works with are saying this. And guys, this is just a fraction. I could go on and on and on. This is just a small sampling of the comments that this UFC fighter received saying, yeah, me too. Some people just said, like, same here, I'm with you. Like, there were so many that I could have shared, but this video would be far too long. So there you go. It is happening. This is why his approval rating is in the dirt. This is why in a recent poll, he has a 37% approval rating, and it's only going to get worse. I mean, wait till November 1st when so many of these people get hit with a massive increase in their health insurance cost. Wait till that happens. Wait until rural voters now that voted for Donald Trump by and large, wait until they get slammed, until they don't have their EBT, until they don't have their food stamps to feed them and their families. And it is going to hit the red states way more, way harder than it's going to hit the blue states, because so many red states did not agree. You know, when the federal government said, hey, we're going to give you money so that you can expand Medicaid for the people who have the lowest income in your states, a lot of the red state governors said, yeah, we're not doing that. We're not taking that money. People in my state are on their own. So they, more than the blue states, have populations that are on the ACA, that are on the Affordable Care Act. And we all know these red states are so poorly run. They think that, you know, my state, California, and all the blue states are so poorly run. California is the, fifth largest economy in the world, not just the country, in the world. And yet you have states like Alabama, that's one of the poorest states, or the poorest state in the entire nation. So many of their people are on food stamps. I forget the name. I'm blanking right now at the moment. I know they're not called food stamps anymore, but so I apologize. But they just are, they're going to get hit with this, and it's going to be such a shock to so many of them, because many of these people, as you know, are low information voters. And that's not meant to be an insult. They just are. That many of them are working. This is another thing that MAGA doesn't get. Many of them do work full time, and they are still not making ends meet, because in a lot of these states, they're not bringing in big employers. So there's a lot of places where you have, you know, a 2-horse town where people, it's maybe, you know, several thousand people living in a city, and the only job you can get is at the local Piggly Wiggly for minimum wage of $7.25 an hour. Do the math on that. That is not enough to sustain an entire family. It's not even enough to sustain one person. So that's why they need government assistance. And people go, oh, well, why don't they just get a better job? There is no better job in their county or in their city, and they can't afford to move. So what are they supposed to do? So this is going to hit these people hard, and it's going to be a huge shock to many of them. So anyway, guys, I will have more for you. I'm sure I definitely have more FAFO videos for you, but yeah, it's happening, and this is such a good thing. I thanked Bryce because this is how it happens. You have to have people with stature, people who are celebrities or who have podcasts or what have you, to come out and denounce him. That is the only way that other people will feel comfortable and have the courage to do the same. Sadly, a lot of people are lacking in courage. They don't want to be the first. So when they see someone like this who steps up and says, I'm done, this is not what I voted for, I don't like this, I don't like him, it gives them courage. So I applaud him. I thank him for having the courage. I don't agree with this guy on anything else. Pretty much, it's not like I'm some huge fan or anything. Couldn't tell you much about him other than his support and now, non-support for Trump. But, good on him. I appreciate it. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.